Imagine there was something you could do and to take care of your expenses for the rest of your life. As in, you don't have to work again, but you still be spending money. Come with me as we review this book by MJ DeMarco titled The Millionaire Fastlane. The Millionaire Fastlane. Now, the name is actually very fascinating because it was gotten from the writer's love for the car Lamborghini. And so, even as you read through the book, you would see road and car metaphors like slow lane, hitchhikers, sidewalkers, or the sidewalk, and the rapatapata of them or fast lane. So, slow lane. Now, what's the slow lane? The slow lane paints this picture of your everyday 9 to 5 hours that work for like 40 years or more to earn what they call it, pension at the end of their days or at the end of their years. The normal save. And the context of this book was like in America, so yeah, he used a lot of their financial structures. I don't think it's available in Nigeria, I don't think a lot of those structures are available in Nigeria in your everyday work. Like, it's mostly in government jobs, but you start get the point at the end of the day when you read the book. Yeah, so the bad thing about the slow lane is that your funds are not guaranteed. The fact that you're going to be a millionaire in dollars is not guaranteed. The fact that you're even going to be alive when you reach the time where you're supposed to make these millions is not guaranteed. And so the writer proposes a better way, which we are going to look at if you continue watching the video. Please do well to click on the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notification for more videos like this. Now, the next thing on the list was the side workers. And so the side workers are basically people that don't have any financial plan, people that their life quotes or their life phrases, all the money where I get now for enjoyment. Like,
any money where I get like this, any little change, now enjoyment. No worry about my future. My future no dey go anywhere.
Since you're not guaranteed of tomorrow, you're not assured of tomorrow, why not spend and finish everything? All these ones that people are saying, save, invest, get insurance for your car, nothing concern them. Their net worth is income plus debt. So they are always on debt. Those your friends that are always sending you messages that this is their arm, this is their leg, that they are borrowing money. Do you understand? Those are side workers. And no shades to your friends. So people are going through financial struggles, but you get the point. These people are not necessarily going through financial struggles, but you earn 200k and you're like, when I start earning 400k, things will be better. But rather than things getting better when you start earning 400k, you increase the standard of your life, and so 400k is not enough for you. Do you get? And no matter how much you earn, this thing even occurs in some of the celebrities that we know, according to the book, and in real life also, I think so, because it's not necessarily about the amount that you have. It's just the consistent character and the never-ending character to keep on spending more money and spending more money. And one thing that he talked about when he was talking about the side workers is a phrase that I think will never leave my head, and it is, if you think you can afford it, you can't. Because if you want to buy pure water now, you will not think about that split second thought that comes from your bank account, your savings, that's if they actually have one, to the amount that you have at hand. It doesn't happen when you want to buy pure water. You don't even mind buying 1 bag of pure water, where shall not now. But you don't even mind buying 5 pure waters or 3 pure waters because it's pure water. You don't even mind buying maybe, I don't even know what to call it again, because egg is not very expensive. You don't mind buying, let's just stick with pure water. Do you understand? To fit everybody's context. I don't know how much everybody's making, but you don't even mind. But you know that there are things in your life that you don't mind buying. Like, for example, me now, let me use my context. I don't mind buying bread. I don't have to think about it, especially because it's a necessity. But when you start seeing yourself in this limbo where you're asking yourself, can I afford this thing? If I afford this, what would it affect? You basically can't afford it. So you just, it's not a cast in concrete rule, but you just have to ask yourself, is this thing necessary? Should I buy it? And if you see that it's not something that you can not afford, you leave it, so you don't start your journey on becoming a side worker. Now, the third category of people are the hitchhikers. These are people who leave their financial plan to other people to plan for them. You get? So you have like the affiliate marketers, people that use other people's platforms to make money. The problem with this is that if the platform crashes, you stop making money. And so, other than being wealthy when it comes to freedom, you need to have control over the amount of money, when you make money, and how you make money. And so if you're a hitchhiker, you're in a better place because you're actually making money. But you should try as much as possible to leave the hitchhiking lane and enter the fast lane, so that you don't rely on someone's systems for wealth. And so one other thing that the book tells us is that if everybody is doing it, is probably not the way to make wealth. Everybody's saying, oh, this is the platform you need to use, whether legit or not legit, whether it's going to crash or is not going to crash. As a fast laner, you should have a producer mindset, in the sense that if people are using this thing to make money, you should be producing that thing that is giving people the least 5k or 10k on a daily or weekly basis. You should be on the other end. If people are buying houses, you should be selling houses. You're buying houses now and seeing it as like an investment plan that is going to last you a long period of time. But think about the real estate companies that you're buying these houses from. Imagine the amount of investment plan that they have, like the CEOs and the main shareholders in the company. Do you understand? And so the last set of people that this book talks about is the fast laner. I'm just going to end with this, but I'm just still going to talk about some highlights in the book. And so the fast laners are basically people that don't have to work anymore to make money. They've already created systems, maybe through a period of 5 years. And so you can either have the system, or just like him, you build something, you sell it off. You build something so valuable, you sell it off, and it brings you millions. I think when you read the book, you see that he sold this company, I think, for $200 million, and he got him his first millions. And from that, he now started making more millions. So it doesn't matter whether you sell your company, but just the dedication to build something very amazing, build something that is crucial to human beings. So when you're building something, make sure that it is something that people would actually want to buy. And so I learned this from Alex Hormonzi, where he said that if you want to make money, that your parents will question you where you're trying to make this money from, or what you're doing for a living. Sell something that everybody is buying. So it's not one new strategy, one new idea that you're bringing from space or something. Something like food, something like data, something like water, so like basic needs, like the way Spotify is now. People have been listening to music before Spotify, so when they came out, it was very, very easy to adapt. What's the 1k 1.5 family plan 2.7 or something like that? Do you understand? So basically, your system has to be something that people are already buying, people already need. Do you understand? And so it talks about 5 Fastlane systems. One is the distribution system. Second one is the content system. Third one is the computer or software system. Talked about the rental system, and he talked about the content systems. He talked about like two Egyptian brothers that were meant to build a pyramid. One was building a pyramid. The other one was creating a gadget that was going to build him the pyramid. This one took a long number of years to even get to like the 3rd layer of the pyramid. And at that point, the second one has not started building his pyramid, but he was almost done with his gadgets. Now he built the pyramid because the reward was like their father's company or something like that. I think their father's wealth. So when he was done, his gadgets built him the pyramid, I think in less than 3 years, and it took like 8 more years or even more for the second person to build the pyramid. And so that person is a clear depiction of the slow laner. And why that person that built the system when the other person thinks he was making money is a clear depiction of like the fast laner. So it's just for you to build systems. You want to know more about the systems, you just have to read the book. The book is available on Amazon for both soft copy and paperback. I don't think this book would have been complete if the writer didn't talk about investing in yourself. And one phrase he used was invest in the toilet university. The reason why he used this was because a lot of people complain that, oh, I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and so I don't have time to read. And so he talked about how that you can read in intervals. You're driving, you play an audiobook. You're waiting for somebody to, you're waiting in the lobby to visit somebody in their office. You read there. Like, just, you're in a bus. Maybe you're living in Lagos. Lagos takes a lot of time. People in Lagos live most of their lives in a bus. You're in a bus going to work, going to see your friend, going to church. Read while on the bus. You understand? You book a boat. Read while on the boat rather than watching TikTok videos. Watch my YouTube channel, but read. Yeah, you get the point. So that's what the book talks about, and I think it's very, very profound. Now, the reason why you probably see on the thumbnail in this video that this book dispels or debunks all Robert Kiyosaki's wealth strategies is that the book tells us that most money gurus don't necessarily practice what they preach, because the way they make money is through a Fastlane system that they're already applying, and we are the respondents of those Fastlane systems. Like, for example, the books they sell, the conferences that they hold, they don't have like an actual business that they use to illustrate and say, these are things I have done and this is what is making me money. They make money off of selling books, and selling books is a way to make money. So yeah, that's why that was the thumbnail of this video, and I really love the way the writer was very practical and very exemplary with his writings. Like, it wasn't demystified in any way. It was very, very practical. Like, if you read the book, you understand what I'm saying. It's easy for any layman to understand. I read the book from beginning to end. I think it was just a few times I had to read it, but most of the times I was just listening to it on audio. It was a very, very good read. Like I said in the beginning, this is the best book I've read on financial literacy. If there's any other one that is better than this one, let me know in the comment section below. At the end of the book, he did something that I also really loved, was to put the whole summary of the book in an acronym known as the Fastlane Supercharger. And it will amaze you to know, or you will be interested in knowing, that I've put the summaries of this book in a Google Docs, and for you to get these summaries, you just have to click the link in the description, fill the form, and you will get the summaries sent to your email immediately. Do also subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video. Let me know what you think about the book. Let me know what you think about the review in the comment section below. If you've read it, advise other people that have not read it to go and read the book, so that we all can be Fastlane millionaires. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe for more contents like this. I did a review on the just released movie by our apostle Emmanuel Iren. It's going to be on your screen right now. What About Us? Do also, once again, like, share, and subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.